Drafting with Marshall is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com and GatheringMagic.com. Explore the game. Hey guys, Marshall here from Limited Resources, doing another draft with you here on Gathering Magic, and it's cube still, so let's figure out what we want to do here. This pack's kind of bad. There's really just not much going on here. I mean, Entomb is kind of a thing, but really the kind of card you want to get after you've got your other reanimation spells. Same thing with Natural Order. You just have to be so heavy green to play it that you don't want to first pick it. Glorious Anthem, Dual Cast. I mean, these are all just, ugh. I'm tempted to take Overgrown Battlement or Polluted Delta here. I think I'm going to take Polluted Delta. I'm just going to try to stay open and just sort of mulligan that pack. I don't really see much upside to it, so just get rid of it. All right, this one has some upside, though. A Frost Titan, as well as a Gray Merchant, Deep Analysis. I'm just taking Big Frosty, though. He's awesome. One of the better cards, I think. And yeah, sure. I mean, look, it's my favorite card, and I always seem to open it, and it's really good against aggro and sometimes against control, and very good against, like, oh, I'm going to go all in and ramp out a big thing. You can bounce it, or they can reanimate it. You can bounce it. And it's also our color so far, so I like it. Okay, and I'm definitely not going to argue with Venser, one of my favorite cards as well. So in. That's got interesting. I'm not sure how long these sweet blue cards will hold up, but I certainly like what I'm seeing. Interestingly, we can go with a more controlling route from this, or we could be kind of just a tempo aggro deck like I like to draft. I haven't had it yet. It just hasn't really seemed to be here for me, but I might want to try that. Cloudfin Raptor? God, that card is just so weak sauce, though. Like, in a cube, I can't do better than a Cloudfin Raptor. I bet you I can. So here, I could take like a Blood Crypt. Don't think I want Stroke of Genius, but I could take anything here. Nothing really jumps out, though. I will say that. Nicol Bolas is obviously the most powerful card in the pack outright. It's also significantly the most difficult to cast. I think I'm going to take it, though. I just don't really see much upside in any of these other cards. I guess Precinct Captain's the only other one that I'm kind of looking at, but it's not that great. All right, what have we? Here's a Mesmeric Fiend. I like that a lot. No pure blue cards. Living Death is okay. I'm going to take this Fiend, though. I like interacting with my opponent's hand early. All right, well, here's a Chasm Skulker. Let's see, there's 2, 4, 6, 8. There'll be one card left in the pack, and it will be Seal of Cleansing or Vampire Lacerator. Maybe Court of Calling. Maybe I can just draft my deck. I haven't drafted it in a while because it feels like the pieces aren't quite in place, but maybe I can. In that case, so I really want the Lacerator. I'd love to take Skulker and wheel Lacerator, but it's risky. Lacerator is one of 3 cards that it could be. Okay, fine. I'll take the Skulker. I haven't tried it out yet, and we'll take a little risk there. All right, we've got a Diagraph Ghoul, which fits the theme, no doubt about that. Bouncer definitely fits. So does Messenger, but we're a little blue over here, so I'll take the Bouncer and the Gray Merchant. All right, looks like our deck is coming together decently here. This looks like this might stop that plan, though. Medic, sure. Get out of here. Oh, wow. Damn, that's a late Wasteland. Holy smokes. Not that the card's like broken, but it goes in a lot of different types of decks. Like most of the 2-color decks will run it, and even a few 3-color decks will pick it up. And I'm happy to pick it up that late because it's really good in what we're trying to do. By the way, I'm just going to go ahead and do this right now. And I'm definitely taking the Cloudfin Raptor, which might just replace that other card. Could it be? Seal. It's going to be the Seal, right? Yes. Yes, we did it. We did it. Exactly what we wanted to happen. And that kind of those little edges can definitely make or break it too. That was great. All right, here we've got some really nice options. Baleful Strix, Bone Shredder, Phyrexian Arena, all very, very good. I think I want to take the Baleful Strix. I really want the Arena. I would play any two of these three, but the Strix and the Arena are the ones that are kind of harder to replace, generally speaking. The Strix is easier to cast, it attacks, it responds better to bounce spells and things like that. It just asks less of us. But Arena is a card that has the long game power that if you stick it against most decks, control decks, non-aggro decks, they really have a hard time beating it just because you just outcard them so hard. But I think I'm going to stick with Strix here. We'll hope to wheel that other thing, but Baleful Strix in this deck is also, just excellent. Old Man, Gatekeeper, Bad Moon, which is new to this cube, and Preordain. Probably just want the Gatekeeper. It's a little boring of a pick, but there's some times when that's really, really good. All right, so Condescend into the Royal Ashiok, which I don't think we want. This deck really does try to be a tempo aggressive deck. It's nice to have one of these in the board, but taking a pick off at this time is pretty rough to make that happen. I'm thinking Condescend or Bloodline Keeper, and then maybe wheel the other. I'll go with Condescend. We don't have a hard counter yet. Well, not that this is a hard counter, but you know what I mean. A real counter, air quotes. So we could use this land a lot, but I'm not going to pass a Shriekmaw here. The card's just too flexible and too good. Student, Far and Away, or even a Dark Ritual, but I'm taking the Student. This is the type of deck that Student was made for. You play an early threat, and then you flash it back in. You ninjutsu it out or whatever, and you copy something sweet. And then you get to replay the guy again. So that's what we want. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that would be nice too. Both of these would be really good. We seem to keep finding 3 really good cards in the pack, which is great. I'm loving it. I'm taking Finkel here, though, which isn't the right picture. But, yeah, these are both excellent. But this one is basically just a card draw engine, that does damage, no less. Forbid or Sower. This is a legitimately difficult pick because Forbid gives us an angle that we don't normally get, which is, hard counter. Just it doesn't matter what you do, I'm countering it. And that is kind of the name of the game when you've got these 1-drops is you play a couple of them and then just counter. But Sower does such a good job at just taking huge chunks of tempo back from our opponent. I think it's worth it. Whew. Port or Temple of Deceit. Wow, Temple being, fantastic because it's Scryland and it's exactly our 2 colors. We're not getting anything back out of this pack, but Port, you can really hold people down. I'm going to take the Port. Let's be disruptive here. And we didn't get anything back out of this pack that we really wanted. So what do we not want to face? Well, most of this stuff. I don't think we're going to be able to play an Obliterator, so I don't think I'm going to take it, but Hellrider is annoying for us, and Syrian Spear as well. Take the Syrian Spear. Bad Moon or Old Man. Green, black. A few black cards. It could be decent. Old Man's generally good, though. We'll take it. All right, so we did it. We wheeled Ashiok, and that's nice. Caught the Drowned Catacomb. It looks like a bunch of the red cards are still floating around, so hopefully that just isn't a thing. Dark Ritual, I'm going to put here as a maybe. Let's cut a Skullcrack, I guess, and then Commune. Okay, well, that worked out well, and not perfect, but quite well. We got a lot of the stuff that we wanted back. I'd love to see a couple more 1-drops down here. Carnophage, something like that. And then a couple of 2-mana counters, and I think we're pretty close. Otherwise, we're just looking for power level, just filling in different power level blanks. But, a counter spell would be good. A mana leak would be even better, probably, than just a regular counter spell. And then, like I said, a few more 1- and 2-drop creatures to, keep our opponent at bay. Wow. Well, let's just take the big gravy train here. Look, we could take a Phantasmal Image or Visions. Between these two, it's a Phantasmal Image, not close, but Grave Titan is just, have you ever read that card? He has zombies literally falling out of his stomach. The guy is the best. Thoughtseize. Yes, I like taking a Thoughtseize here. This can help clear the way for our 1-drops. I hope we get this Knight of Infamy back. I think it might make the cut if it does come back to us. I've actually been quite impressed by that card. The protection part's nice, but the Exalted's really good. Like, you play it, you attack with your Lacerator, you get in for 3, and then you can attack the next turn for 4. It's quite good. But yeah, so I think that counters are starting to go up and up on our list. I'm going to kill the Ritual for now. Upheaval? No, I don't think we want an Upheaval. I think we want a Rakdos Cackler. Augur of Bolas is okay, but like I said, I think I just want to beat down here. So I want either a Spiteful Returned or a Cackler, and nobody ever wants Spiteful Returned, so we might get that back anyway. So we'll just add another 1-drop to our deck, which is what I said I wanted. I wanted a 1-drop, so that's good. Dissolve, yes. I mean, Master of the Feast, look, this could be the deck that it goes in, but I want hard counters at this point. I want like 2 more if I can get them. Or not even necessarily hard counters, but I want 2 more counters, and I want them in this 2-mana slot. Metamorph is decent. I think I actually just went Jace here, though. Like, we didn't get back the, what's it called? The Phyrexian Arena, you know, so card draw is nice. Ooh, Force Spike or Gnarled Scarhide. Oh my god. I think it's actually Force Spike, even though Gnarled Scarhide is like kind of one of the dream cards for this deck. Cutting Old Man. Probably cutting Skulker, but Force Spike is just so good in this type of deck. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, well, let's gamble. Let's take this and hope we get either the Delver or the other guy back. We probably won't, but it's okay if we don't. Not the end of the world at all. Thassa or Ice? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13-ish. Thassa could become alive at some point, but it does seem fairly unlikely. I think I'm just going to take the Ice here. Ooh, Nightveil SPecter? Absolutely. It's like essentially colorless in this deck, and I like a Disfigure as well. What in the... Why is Grim Monolith still in this pack? And do I just take it? Like, I could take Dismiss, but I'm just going to take Grim Monolith. Like, it doesn't usually go very well in this deck. All right, there's Spiteful Returned. Or Animate Dead. Now let's just stick on plan here. God, that's weird that that's still there. Master of the Feast. Or I could take a Legacy's Lure. Take a Master. Probably won't start it. Night Howler, sure. Delver. All right, we got something back. I don't know if we're going to run it, but there it is. Got a lot of playables here, so we need to kind of sculpt this thing down to what we actually want it to be and make sure our mana is decent too. Gatekeeper of Malakir may need to be in the sideboard. We're a very heavy creature deck. We need to cut a bunch of these creatures. But yeah, when you got Gatekeeper of Malakir, you're running Grim Monolith and 2 colorless lands. It's like, ugh. You don't really want to be in that spot. I'm assuming Delver's not going to make it because we're so creature heavy as well. Oh, it feels good to be back here, though. Not as good as it used to, but we'll take it. Okay, so 27. Let's cut some creatures. I think Raptor might actually be a keeper here. Like Spiteful Return, let's cut Gatekeeper. Skulker, you're on the chopping block. These are all great. Student, yeah, that's worth it. These are all great. Everything's good. So I think Skulker's probably our slowest. Like if we play against a bunch of Wraths or whatever, maybe some blue, we can consider that. I'll kill Disfigure until we see, multiple targets for it. And then, yeah, like I was saying, we really wanted a little more on the counter end of things, but we may have just gotten just enough. I still just like Grim Monolith here, I think. I think just Grim Monolith into one of these two is just too good. I mean, it is turn 3. Like, we go turn 2 Grim Monolith, turn 3 Frost Titan. Your move, kill a land or whatever. It's pretty good. Okay, so where'd my lands go? Over here? Hello. Polluted Delta, unfortunately, is only getting one or the other. We didn't find a dual for it, so I'll have to live with that. Let's see, add whatever Magic Online says, and let's look at the colors. So, heavy, heavy, heavy blue, double blue, double blue, double, everything's double blue. And then less so on black. This is effectively colorless outside of our two actually colorless lands. This is black. And then these are blue-black. So blue is definitely the dominant color here. Let's see what this gives us. Blue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I wanted that to be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 swamps I think is okay, but man, I really wanted it to be 10 islands. Well, I think we can get away with it anyway. Oh, we're missing a land. Yay. Get in there. What are you doing? 10-7. It's probably got to be 9-8. Boo. The reason that I think it's got to be 9-8 is because Vampire Lacerator, basically these two guys right here, like these two and then these two we need early. Just have to have it. So, all right. Blue-black tempo. Let's go. Thank you for watching Drafting with Marshall. If you haven't subscribed to Gathering Magic, you can do so to receive news of upcoming videos and discover more content. You can also check out our playlist that contains every episode of Drafting with Marshall. And don't forget, you can easily watch the next video by clicking the annotation on screen or by clicking a direct link in any subsequent videos for this episode in the description box. And as always, thanks for watching.